What's going on, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back. I have not really been in the right mental space, so I really had to take my time away from YouTube entirely and focus. I'm back, and I'm gonna stick to my word of being consistent. But yes, I am back. I have a lot to cover, so let's get into it. Today we will be talking about what just hit the blogs this morning. Big U has been arrested, but to my surprise, Big U was not the only one. They have all been indicted. They have all been hit with a RICO for gang activity, basically. To my surprise, Bricc Baby's name was on there, and I was just like, what? I mean, I knew that he was, what do you say? How do I put this? He gives follower vibes, so it wasn't surprising all the way to see Bricc Baby has been arrested and Big U has turned itself in. And it's just crazy how Bricc Baby was cool with Whack 100, that's not cool with Big U, but they in the same RICO. How are you and Big U in the same RICO? And I get it, it's gang ties, whatever, but Big U and Whack 100, they haven't been seeing eye to eye for probably decades. Who the fuck knows? You know there's YNs, it's ONs too. It's the old niggas. And they just, when it's old niggas bitching about this and that and going back and forth, I just lose interest in any type of conversation or hearing it, or like, fuck all of that, you know. Black men do not have long anyway, if we're really being honest. Whether it's you being locked up for the rest of your life, or I'm speaking on health wise, like a lot of older black men are dying at a very young age, and it's because they stopped taking care of themselves on the inside. Most of them still care about their outer appearance, and they think they're gonna look like Morris Chestnut, and that doesn't end up happening. Big U's real name is Eugene Henley. He turned himself in after the feds came through. Probably came through no jumper, because Bricc Baby always there. So authorities arrested Bricc Baby, some guy named, I know that's not Luce Cannon. Yeah. No, I don't really know his face or nothing like that. Okay. Of course we know Big U was a manager of Nipsey Hussle, and a lot of people assume that Big U had something to do with Nipsey Hussle's death, which has never been proven or disproven, but I digress on that. Because Big U has been beefing with Whack 100 for probably decades, as I stated. Big U is blaming Whack 100 and Whack 100's people for this arrest slash indictment. And of course, Adam has to clear up certain things after Big U's arrest. And he says that no jumper was not involved or had anything to do with the RICO, with the arrest, none of it. And my thing is, with him, with Adam, what he needs to realize is, you've done enough. You've done enough. No jumper has turned into gangland. And it's mainly the blues, it's some reds, it's not how it used to be. I think that whether Adam wants to realize it or not, he let them get on there, them gangbangers and old ends, YNs, gangbangers, get up there and say too much every single day. Especially Bricc Baby. I mean, they can go interview for interview that he's getting upset and he starts saying stuff that he shouldn't. And this is the time that everybody tells you about when it comes to no jumper, when it comes to dealing with Adam. They tell you that he's going to use, like, if he does end up helping you, and maybe he pay for a lawyer or whatever the case is, he's going to keep bringing that up. He is going to try to hold you. He is going to start talking to you crazy, and he's going to stop giving you as much camera time unless you're showing a whole bunch of respect that honestly Adam don't never deserve. Like, he had a hand in stirring a pot in Chicago, in Florida, and because he says he asks messy questions or questions that people might be thinking but would never really ask, he really thinks he's right a lot of the times, and he's not. Just as I don't know everything, neither does he. This is not about Adam, but it is. You don't let all of them, aside from Big U, come up there. It was given very biased, and all the while that these guys are going back and forth and dramas happen left and right, Adam is just sitting there counting the money. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Just like House Phone had to leave. House Phone was upset about something, and Adam was just like, how do I not care about you? I paid for your mom's funeral. And almost got his ass beat. X'd out AD, X'd out Sharp, X'd out. It's been back to back people. I see right through his cluelessness. I hate when people, they are a mastermind of something, and not even speaking on the arrest, but you're a mastermind of it, and you just got your hands up like this. Well, I don't know. I don't know how any of this happened. So Eugene Henley, aka Big U, he's not just like an old gangbanger. Like, he has been in the music industry for quite some time, and he has gained notoriety and a certain reputation for that. But sadly, he just can't leave the streets alone. Like, that's one nigga that I would hate if that was my father, because you still catching shit. Like, you still catching these big boy ass charges, and you getting older. It's going to get harder for you to do that time back to back, and you not learning your lesson. Like, get it together, my man. Although he is a music exec, community advocate, he is also allegedly a gang boss. And they really not playing. They really not playing no more. They are tired of fucking around with, and that gang shit, it was a time for it. Like, leave that shit in the 90s. Could y'all? When the only end result for that is death or jail. Or death in jail. Get your ass fucking murked in there. His RICO indictment accuses him of running a mafia-like enterprise. And I see why, what's his name? I see why Big U went on ahead and turned himself in. Because the thing about it is, you don't want them boys to come get you. They gonna kick your door down. They gonna do a lot real fast. They gonna do a whole lot. Way too much, too fast. So yeah, go ahead. Turn yourself in before this shit get worse. And like he said, see what they talking about. But you know what they talking about. You know what they talking about. And it's just time to put that shit to bed. Like, anybody that doesn't see or understand what's going on with Diddy right now, he might never see the light of the day again. And it's because of decisions that he made. It could be decades ago, but he never paid for it. Always got away with it, never paid for it. Whether he's actually going to do life, I don't know. But life ain't that much longer. At the most, what is he, like 50? Something to that degree? 54 or 55. So, life could be the next 50 years behind bars for him. And it was because of things that were done in the background. With our people, I'm tired of the illegal shit. because that's what people expect us to do anyway. They expect us to turn some shit into a cocaine and heroin enterprise and do all of this crazy stuff when it comes to a RICO and when it comes to being a alleged mafia boss. A lot of things go into that. It could be prostitution involved. It could be sex trafficking involved. There could be gun trafficking charges. Like, it's a lot that goes into that, and they don't give you no RICO if they don't have evidence. The prosecutors are not gonna lose. So, yeah, them niggas gonna have to pay for that. I don't know what that time gonna look like, but we'll see. So make sure that you like this video, comment your thoughts on these YNs and ONs, because pretty much all of them are older. And they old enough to know that it was going to come to this point. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, like this video, share it on all your other favorite platforms. And again, hold me accountable. I am coming back. Because we got a lot to talk about. So yeah.